Welcome back to the channel, guys. I'm John.
What's going on, everybody? I'm Steve.
This is it. This is it, kid.
What
Final
a journey we've been on, pal.
It feels like we've been watching it forever, but it also doesn't.
Yeah.
You know what I think it is? It's because normally, like, if I was to watch this on my own at home, I would watch it and I would be done with it in like a week or two. You know?
Right. That's what I'm saying. This has been like what, a year?
Over a year. This was our first show, which was I think we started
February?
in like no, not even. It was like March, I want to say. So it's over like a year and a half now.
Yeah.
Been a long journey with old Lucifer.
It's really crazy. And we lost Dan.
Why'd you have to say that?
Because it happened.
See, she's
okay.
disgusted.
You need to deal with it. Yeah, you're right to get off.
She puts her tail in my mouth.
Yeah, she's telling you.
Lucifer is quote unquote God now, but not really. We were just talking about it.
Yeah, just his siblings have
kneeled to him.
Have accepted him as.
We don't know how he got back.
Yeah.
So, I'm assuming it has something like God. God is all knowing. So I think even when he's not even there and he's in the mom's world, you know.
I think it was like the same type of thing. He put a barrier up.
Who?
God because that's what Michael was saying, that there was the barrier up on heaven for him. So like if he went up there, he would burn.
Well, yeah,
and there's also why he's never gone up there.
It was the ring that was keeping him alive for a little while, and then he ended up giving it to Chloe. So
right, and then he started burning. But then I feel I'm gonna assume it's gonna be like some kind of self-actualizing thing. You know what I mean? Where he did something angelic. Which is what all he needed to do, and then now it's like no longer.
Yeah, well, yeah, he accomplished what God wanted. I think God, a part of his plan was that this was what it was. It was as rough as it, like, because they keep saying it's not fair that Dan had to die and all these things, that Remy died, but I think God was like, the only way for this to work for my children is to figure this out for themselves, is for this to happen.
And
it sucks,
and the rebellion was a very long time ago. He is a different being than he was Lucifer.
Oh, 100%.
So
that was, I think,
the whole point of the warrant the banishment isn't warranted anymore. There's no longer needs to be a king in hell. So there's no that's not where he needs to be anymore. So
yeah,
he should be welcome back there.
I would imagine.
Well, now he is.
Well, we got to find out how he got back. Like, he started to burst into flame and get destroyed, and now he just
I'm gonna assume God came back, talked to him.
Either that, it's either that or he doesn't know either, and we'll find out as he does, which is usually what they do. It's just the way Jerry goes about things, you know.
Yeah, but we do need to find out where Dan is also.
Is he truly in hell?
I really don't think he is.
I don't think he is either.
I think this
is
just like some kind of trickery.
Yeah.
Jerry's trying to do.
Always.
I'm always on guard with you, buddy.
All right, let's watch it.
Okay.
If you guys want to watch the next episode early, go check out our Patreon. We have that there as well as full length. I love this song. I used to listen to this all the time.
Who is it?
I'm trying to remember. Old school guy. I can't remember his name now. Oh, this is like the original episode. Remember in the pilot when that was like the opening scene when he gets pulled over. I want to say it's in that same spot too. Imagine you pull over God.
He's just drinking a flask.
Iggy Pop. That's who it is.
I wasn't paying enough attention. Hold on a minute. I do know you. You're the officer who likes to drive fast with his siren on.
Yeah. I was afraid you wouldn't recognize me. Oh, man, I am so glad I'm running into you again.
I sure did. Got that sweet foxtail from my bike antenna right there. I got that and, like a ton of cocaine.
Yeah. Oh, man.
You got any more of that money like last time?
Oh, Lucifer. That was funny that they did that. Like a magic show.
Believe it or not, this is the world's only private club of magicians.
No, private club of magicians.
The Romanos were furious. Is skill cunning a deception without actually telling a lie? What's not to love? Oh, hello.
So, like, everywhere you look.
He's having such a great time.
No, we're not going to solve anything when you know how the tricks work. It ruins everything. Thank you, Bones. You lost weight.
So ridiculous.
And it laughs.
Yeah.
You expect me to hang out here all night surrounded by mysteries and not try to figure out how everything works? Are you sure? Because I feel
Hold that thought. It's starting. Come on.
This would be cool, though.
I know. I kind of want to go to this place.
Right?
The final show of Magna the Magnificent.
I will literally conquer death and emerge resurrected.
I think he actually dies, and they have to solve the case.
No, she
Is she officially
I don't
retired?
know.
Yeah, we don't know yet. I would imagine, maybe.
probably.
I knew he was going to actually be dead.
He's good, isn't he?
Yep. Saw it coming, Jerry.
So, this is how the trick is performed. You stay hidden in the box, and then he emerges here dressed as you and then takes your bow?
Yes, he's hidden in there.
He doesn't want to know.
When we show the audience that it's empty.
Oh, don't say anything else, Dad. I'm a lawyer. My father doesn't have to answer any of these questions.
Alan, you're an
Seen this guy in
entertainment
something.
lawyer?
I'm glad you could transfer in.
Oh, that's cool.
Department's in good hands.
Yeah, I mean, I had big shoes to fill, Dan's and yours, but
Goddamn right.
for securing the crime scene, keeping everybody calm.
Who wants to be tickled by Satan's whiskers? There were no Queen of
Yes.
themed cocktails. Couldn't find the right pun.
That's okay. I've been tickled by those whiskers before.
Oh,
You like that one? Whoa!
I knew you were going to react like that.
Oh yeah. Cheers, you guys.
They're two of the most beautiful ladies ever.
They are gorgeous.
Give me a break.
Well, it's not every day.
Oh, Dan directed this one.
And her girlfriend. Okay, well, it's time for appetizers. I made deviled
Good
eggs.
God.
Ooh.
Let's do that.
Yeah.
Did you say something?
I did not.
I was very distracted.
Hey, I haven't seen you around here before. I'm Keaton Cull. You probably know me from my Instagram account, BroMagic69. We had a Magnar Mai Tai, the usual.
So you saw him alright?
What a douchebag this kid is.
Classic douchebag.
He goes.
Which means the killer is still in the building. Locked room mystery, you guys. So, who's up for an all-nighter?
He's so pissed.
And she's so happy.
Yep. Poor guy just wants to watch his last magic show, you know?
Jared was about to inherit, from what I understand. And you also claim that you're the devil.
Was the devil. God now. Well, nearly.
Tonight's event was a pretty intimate one.
Why do you just blow by that?
I've been a member here since it first opened.
In 1963.
Sounds about right.
And how old would you say you are again?
Well, one time works very differently in hell, so probably have to go with ageless.
He's just sensitive about his age. Even I don't know the real number.
It's just out of curiosity.
Though I used a demon blade, this was a sword, so not really relevant, I suppose. It's all very complicated. Best not to dwell.
He sounds the most guilty.
What did you say in there?
Yeah, motorcycle cop called and confirmed your story.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, he's been suspended now, but you're no longer a suspect.
Well, that's great.
Carol, I just got some really juicy gossip. Well,
She was hoping to stay.
Yep.
isn't it just so interesting how there's always so much insidery drama no matter what?
I get to hang out with your family. Amazing.
Yeah, no. They're walking, talking garbage. I'm keeping you far away from them.
So, Just so I'm clear, what is it?
You're telling me I make you feel lonely. I mean, how twisted is that?
I'm joining the police force.
What?
I've been in the police academy for a while now.
Well, maybe your gut hasn't been receiving his emails, but the rest of you is retired. This is Carl's job now.
Carol.
What?
Carl.
Really?
Carl. You see his face.
Yeah.
He's like, ew.
Because it's not just about checking for normal dead guy stuff, it's about checking for magician dead guy stuff. Oh man, I could totally do a panel on this at the next Forensic Con. Brilliant.
Forensic Con.
You're really helping with this investigation, aren't you?
Being ever present is God's whole thing. That's what makes the big guy the big guy. He's always there.
Right, but surely he can't be always there.
Yeah, he's already like not wanting to do it.
Yeah.
Obviously.
You know what? You should have thought of that before you killed Jared. Turn around. You're under arrest. Turn around.
Miss Decker.
Somebody's in trouble.
So Uncle Thaniel, the angel of giving, left us with a gift of a $4,000 plumbing bill.
Well, that's just the kind of thing that happens. I'm in a deal.
Linda.
I don't want to talk about it because I don't want to go.
There it comes the truth, just like Lucifer.
You're here. I know. I love that part too. And I love what we do after even more.
Yes.
I could do this forever.
Oh, he's the best.
Marry you tomorrow. Okay.
Yes.
I mean, not tomorrow, but yeah. Yeah, hell yeah. Did we just get engaged?
Jerry's being too good to me right now. Yeah, he's like, well done. Always trust Linda.
I don't know why he like. That's because that's what he's used to.
uncomfortable.
He's just used to constantly avoiding everything.
Yeah. It was him.
Miss Decker, with all due respect, I cannot have you tampering with this investigation.
He had motive.
And an alibi. He was performing magic for
It was definitely the son. Why'd they show him like that, you know?
Magnar name. It's worth a lot of money. I heard a lot of whispers about a media deal in the works, but when I asked Magnar about it...
And he's a lawyer, he said, right?
Entertainment lawyer, yeah.
Won't sell. Wait, what kind of law did you say the son practices?
No, back up, buddy.
I forget what I watched once that actor was in, but he was a scumbag in whatever I watched. I don't remember what.
Let's all stay cool. Oh, cool?
You know there's no way out of here.
That's where you're wrong.
There is secret passages.
No! Somebody find me something to pry this up.
Hurry!
How come nobody ever questions it?
I swear I will break every...
What the hell was that?
What?
How did she do that? She still have the fang? I'm assuming.
Maybe.
Yep. The necklace.
Manatel's necklace. Just to be clear, you were never actually in any danger and you could have gotten away at any
I was just thinking that.
Needed a confession.
Like, how the hell this happened?
He ripped out a door. You go down. This guy's halfway across the room.
Through a wall.
Yeah. I love you too, Lucifer Morningstar.
This is adorable.
And I have faith that you'll figure this out.
You do?
Yeah.
Remember when they would get this close and they would just not, and they would just...
Yeah, he'd be like,
Okay, I admit it, but after God himself has been on my couch, it's very difficult to go back to normal problems.
You're not wrong.
You slept with your yoga teacher again. I helped save the universe.
I'm in training to be a beat cop. Okay? But you want to know what I've learned?
Here comes the best speech.
You are just as much of a hero as you are fighting a war for the throne of heaven. Every act matters.
He leaves me speechless.
That's very insightful.
He really should be God.
Yeah, I'm telling you, he's the perfect one.
I know. Oh, yep, he just flew away. To hell, to see for Dan. Please.
It's about time they went to check.
Right?
This is how it's gonna end, though.
Of course. Jerry.
Brooks.
Bro, it's been almost 1,000 years down here and you still can't keep Folly going, so...
Daniel, I have commanded the demons to not torture you. You are the first soul ever in this purgatory.
Oh, that's interesting. So he did go already.
For you, so I apologize if Valius' service left to snuff.
Every time you come down here, you give me hope. And every time, you disappoint me. You let me down. You know what that is? That's torture.
Daniel.
Don't come back here unless you actually have the answer.
You see that?
That's never happened before. You think it means something?
Nothing ever changes around here.
Something's changing.
Yeah, what's going on here?
Michael? Eve?
Oh.
Just a sexy pair of legs.
Just what we thought. Jerry. Good thing we're watching another one. Tomorrow. I love that episode, actually. That was a fantastic first episode. I love the whole magic thing. That was cool, because now I really want to go to a place like that.
I do too.
Without the murder, obviously.
You gotta be filthy rich.
I know.
Or the devil. Or a fantastic magician.
Yeah, right.
Those are the only 3 stipulations. Yeah. I don't know.
Very interesting. I just want to touch on it now because it just happened. But so he's obviously been there, which makes sense.
Keeps going there.
Because they said it 6 weeks since she's retired. Yeah. So in those 6 weeks or whatever it's been.
That's why it's been thousands of years down there for Dan.
Right. But why do you think does it even have something to do with the fact that God's no longer in heaven? Or do you think God did that to him? I doubt he did it to spite him. There's no way. It's got to be Michael that did something, right? I would think, but
I'm gonna have to assume there just is no God right now.
And
so
that's why
maybe nobody is going to heaven.
Well, what's his name? That's what he was saying. He went. The one guy went.
That guy made it, but we don't know when he made it.
That's true.
He could have been up
Chloe
there for
went.
a while. Oh yeah, Chloe went
and came back.
Yeah, true. I don't know, man.
I feel like it has to do something with God, but I don't know what it could possibly be.
Because he was even saying the same thing. He's dealt with all of his guilt.
Sucks, doesn't it?
What do you think? I'm not used to it. I live with her.
Yeah, that's what doesn't make any sense. Because it seems like he has. Maybe he hasn't. Maybe there's something he's not confronting. It's gonna be one of those deals.
Who do you think that sexy pair of legs belongs to? A sibling?
It can't be.
It has to be, right?
They make it seem like it's supposed to be Maze, but there's no way it is.
No, it can't be Maze.
It's going to be a new character, I'm sure.
Maze won't be able to do it until Lucifer, unless Lucifer became God and could change the rules. But, so it has to be a sibling. They're the only ones that can sit on the throne. Remy's dead. Asriel doesn't have legs like that.
No. It just seems interesting that they would tease it like that, because usually when you tease something like that, it would be somebody we would know already. But I feel like the other siblings we don't.
You
need a moment?
Eve's legs. Do I need a moment? What do you mean?
You're like those thick, beautiful.
No, I said it seemed like thick legs. It seemed like.
I was just doing that in my head. It made me laugh. But yeah, I don't. How would she get there?
Yeah, none of it would nothing of what I can think of adds up. Yeah, other than it has to be a sibling.
And did it happen when that lightning struck? Because Dan was like, "This has never happened."
I think it just happened right now.
Yeah, like they showed up when that lightning
Right, as
struck.
Lucifer left.
Yeah, because he
Almost
left
like
and then
they
the
know.
lightning came and then they showed up.
Yeah. I mean, granted, he left, so who knows
I guess
how...
it could be one of the demons. One of Maze's siblings.
No, a demon can't take the throne yet. The rules haven't changed.
Well, does that mean literally sit on the throne, like physically, or?
I think so.
Yeah, because how else do you get up there?
Right.
Unless you can go in through the inside. I don't know how it works, but
yeah,
it's got to be like. But like, I feel like if it's just one of the siblings, it's not that big of like a reveal, you know? Because like we don't, like I said, we don't really know any of them that well. We only saw them in that one last episode.
I know, but maybe the reveal is not who it is, more of like what
The
they're
situation,
doing.
yeah.
Because like, why would that be the case?
And is that related?
And what does
to
that
why,
even do?
And is that connected to why Dan's stuck there?
I guess the only thing that could do would be to be able to like torture Earth. Because if you're in charge of hell, you couldn't allow the demons to take over the dead bodies like they did. Because that was Lucifer's rule. That's the only reason they don't do it.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because he since told them all better not do it again. You know. Like,
well, it was banished prior.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's an interesting
I love
start
seeing
to the
Dan
show.
again.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a good idea. That makes me think we're going to get to see him a little bit more throughout this season.
Well, I think they're going to help him get to heaven.
He directed that episode too.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Yeah. He's definitely going to get to heaven.
He has.
And we're gonna have a scene with him and Charlotte. I'm like convinced that that's going to happen. Dan needs to have a good send off. He can't be stuck
dead in hell playing ping pong.
Well, purgatory technically.
Yeah, but in hell.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, you're right.
He just kept he's just keeping the demons away from torturing him.
Yeah, that's why he said it's.
And even that's why I'm wondering if that's gonna be, like, if that's gonna end because of whoever's taken. Like they won't be listening to Lucifer anymore if that person's in charge.
I'm trying to think of the girls we met that were his siblings. It was the older
one. The
older
older one that would be the only one that would.
Or
kind of knew.
And then the other one that went to his side and then went back. Remember? I forget what her name was.
Gabriel?
No, there was another. What was her name? Remember she?
Oh yeah,
She flipped and then she got threatened, so she flipped
but she
back.
was small too.
But again, we haven't seen anyone else.
Petite, I should say.
It did. I'll give you credit. It did look like, from what we know, it did look like Eve for some reason.
Eve's legs.
Yeah, because she's got like a thicker.
Yeah.
Not to sound like a perv, but she does.
Stop being a perv.
I mean, I said it in the episode.
Yeah.
That scene, goddamn. I love those two together, though.
Yeah.
And goddamn it, Amenadiel just continues to make me very confident that he's my favorite character. And that he should be God.
He's gonna be God. He's the only one that God. No, either nobody's gonna be God or Amenadiel's gonna be God. Like God's gonna be God still, or Amenadiel's.
But so this is what I think they're. I don't know if they're intentionally hinting at it, but I feel like the way I take Lucifer, like he doesn't want to become God now because, or at least he's afraid to, because obviously he's afraid he's going to lose Chloe, but I think he's afraid of losing her because he thinks he has to pay attention, which I think is part of it.
Has to. He does have to.
Which is why God didn't pay attention to his kids, you know, like.
Well, he was giving them full free will, you know.
But Lucifer also said at one point he only pays attention to the people on Earth.
What was the thing that Lucifer said to Dan in hell about the free will thing?
Well, he's just saying that
if he's God and he allows him to come up to heaven.
Yeah, he's messing with free will. Because
because Dan put himself down there.
Well, that's what we think. Yeah.
Okay.
Which is why I think eventually he'll be able to take him, or he'll just go. You know.
He needs to find the door like that other guy.
If that's the case though, with becoming God, like where you're just. Because you do kind of, in a way, have to pay attention and work. It's a
everybody.
Job. Yeah, so that's why I don't think Amenadiel should do it, really, because...
The only way Amenadiel could do it is if he brings Chuck with him.
Yeah, but then he still can't pay attention. It's the same concept of Lucifer bringing Chloe. He can bring her, but he's afraid that he's not going to be able to pay attention to her as much as he would like to because of the job. At least that's the way I'm taking what they're putting out there, you know?
Yeah, but if anybody can figure out a better way to balance it, it's A-Dog.
I'm still 100% convinced, at least, that God is going to.
No, that's my main thing. I think God's not gone, but if not, like,
I think he took a vacation.
Amenadiel's done nothing but prove himself to be God.
Right. But I like where he is.
Just
like he should be God, but I don't want him to be like. Leaving,
no, I know. I agree. But I also don't want to see him as a cop.
I do and I don't because I think it would be funny.
With his stupid hat and uniform.
Yeah, that'd be hilarious.
Like the reason we like Dan and Chloe, they're just detectives in normal street clothes.
He said he's
a beat cop. He's just walking out in the street with his hat.
I hope he's like a bike cop where he's like that guy where he has the helmet on.
I know. How do you do that? How do you go from being an angel where you could just pretty much be a vigilante that could never be caught to being a cop? Nerd. What a nerd.
He is a nerd.
Yeah,
He's a nerd.
I know.
We've always known that though. He's a great nerd. I don't know. I'm trying to think if anything else happened in that episode. Not really,
that's
right?
it.
Yeah. Anyway, guys, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel. See you next time.
See you later.